Alright, let's get down to business. So, I thought I'd make this video to address something that happened to me recently. About 2 days ago, I decided to go on a live stream hosted by an acquaintance of mine, the incredible Aspie, to wish him a happy birthday. And then, this happened.
Boy, rather than, oh hey, Effeminate, Degenerate, how are you?
Oh, hey, Lapis.
Oh my god!
Oh, what's this?
I'm not the only girl!
Yes.
You're lucky
Okay,
now.
finally we've overthrown the patriarchy. The patriarchy is now over.
That was not a girl.
So when I first went on stream, I didn't actually hear that. But watching it again now, it raised an interesting point about how I dress on stream. So as Gemini pointed out, I didn't look especially feminine for the 10 seconds or so that my face was on that stream. That's actually a big part of the reason I don't usually show my face on stream. I actually spend hours in front of the mirror shaving, putting on makeup, brushing my hair, and dressing just right whenever I know I'm about to go live. I'm a pre-op trans woman, and I know that without trying, I don't look much like a woman. I just want it to be easier for people to accept me as who I am. I knew that something like this would probably happen if I didn't anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It was once a boy, and she was once a boy, now she's a girl.
So you're trans.
Oh, that's okay.
Yes.
I'd hoped this would be the end of it. Unfortunately...
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
do
one
you
of
have a
the
dick?
girls.
Yeah, no, not so confident that she's cut off.
Hold on, shut up, Dark. Do you have a dick?
Oh, that's not
What?
nice.
What kind of question is that?
Yeah, but
It's a valid question.
Let's
when
not.
regarding-
Yeah, let's not go there. Do you
No,
have a
we'll
dick,
go there.
Gemini?
We'll go there. Are you?
Oh my god.
Do you have a dick, Effeminate?
Gemini!
Oh, jeez.
Gemini.
If
Gemini, do you have
might
one?
Hold on, guys. Let me. Don't. Let her answer.
Do you mean if you mean do I not yet have the money to pay for my transition?
No.
So I hope this would answer Gemini's question. I'm not really sure where he got the idea that it's okay to interrogate people you've just met about their genitalia, but fine. But sadly, he didn't get the hint.
No, I'm asking if you have a dick. It's a very forward question.
Oh god.
Oh my
this is
god.
Probably not getting
Hold on. The Dark, shut up. Hold on. Let her answer, guys. You're not like she doesn't need a posse. She's a human being. Do you have a dick?
I don't understand the point of this exercise.
Do you have a dick?
Yes.
I thought he was going to take this to a place of talking about my mental illness, like some half-baked Ben Shapiro. But then Gemini took it in a direction I didn't really expect.
Okay. And do
just said
you see yourself as a woman?
Oh my god.
Gemini.
Just answer the question. Do you see yourself as a woman?
Yes.
Okay, I then what do you want me to call you?
She, her.
Okay, then you're a she. That's all I need to know.
Now here's the thing. If Gemini had just done this, then he would have been completely in the right. I just don't know why he thought grilling me about my penis for a minute was a good idea or acceptable.
Why you guys got so... Why you
Yeah,
guys
no,
so
Shred,
annoying?
yeah,
Gemini, why?
Shred, Shred can.
I need to
Shred
ask
very carefully.
questions so I know whether or not I'm going to be on a fucking CNN article.
Yes, because it's such a slow day at Communist News Network that they're going to be covering the actions of some random YouTuber on a stream with less than 100 views. Christ, no wonder they're losing viewers.
Guys, like, let me just ask the questions. Why is curiosity fucking shame?
Yeah, no, you gotta tread carefully.
Just
No, man, I gotta ask the right question.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Lapis has wrecked many people in debate.
No, because I like if you have a dick, I'm cool with it. But if you want to be called she, I'm cool with it too. I just want to know if you have a dick, so I know whether to, like, you know, whether to know whether I can sack tap you.
Oh my god!
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Someone needs to kick Gemini out of here. Before
No,
we
but
all
can't she?
end up in a
Can't she
CNN
get
article.
to? Because you can get to know her by like asking other like what her like major is showing what music she listens to.
Just to be clear, I've heard some people say I left because of Gemini. Actually, I was just switching computers. But honestly, could you blame me if I had?
I'm just kidding, Lonely. Oh, gee, she left. I mean, I called her she the whole time.
Such an asshole!
What the fuck did I do?
That was a real douche move right there. I mean,
Are you drunk, Gemini?
No, I was nice the whole time. I called her a she the entire time.
Yeah, but it's just like you didn't do it with much. There was no tact.
Like, I asked if she had a dick. That's a valid question.
But you knew the answer to that question!
Oh, I didn't. I've never met her in my life.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but just like because when you meet someone new in like when you meet someone new, like it's not really the because
I didn't meet her.
Dicks and vaginas.
It's a Google Hangouts, dude.
Yeah, I know, but when you encounter someone for the first time, it's like usually it's like what kind of music do you listen to? What kind of channel do you have? Yada.
No,
yada,
you guys
yada.
instantly said she was trans, so I asked if she had. I was wondering which side of trans she was because there's two different trans.
We called her she!
Oh my god, I'm going to the.
That could mean she was a she before and she wanted to still identify as a she.
We referred to her as female!
Oh, you guys are being actually ridiculous.
Okay.
I've always wondered what people say behind my back. However, thanks to the magic of live streams, I can finally find out. So the problem with what Gemini is saying is that the way you find out someone's gender isn't by asking them what their genitalia are. It's by asking them. Besides, Aspie had already explained what my situation was earlier in the stream. If he hadn't heard that, then he could have judged based on everyone calling me she, which would have meant that I identified as a woman.
Travis, on behalf of...
Hold on, everyone shut up. Everyone shut up. Yo, the effeminate, were you offended by what I said?
I'm not comfortable answering this question right now.
I was asking what you wanted to be called. How are you not? What do you mean?
That's not the problem. I wasn't having a problem with that part of your question.
What was the problem then?
I really don't like the way I reacted on this stream. I was too worried about being rude to one of Aspie's friends.
Oh my god.
I was wondering if you wanted to be called a she.
Yeah, that was fine. That was fine. That wasn't the problem.
Okay, what was the problem then?
What do you think the problem was?
Well, I don't know. I'm asking you guys.
Asking if she had a...
actual fuck.
No!
oh god.
What genitalia she had, you idiot!
You're kind of getting too much into this, Tim.
That's because I was asking, because they said you were trans, and I didn't know which trans you were.
So why not just ask what pronouns do you want to be called, not do you have this certain genitalia?
Why can't the rest of the world be more like you, Zoe? Even if we give him the benefit of the doubt, this is what he should have done.
I asked both, so how is that weird?
I think the pronoun thing's good, but like the other thing, it's not a question you'd ask.
I'm not one for like political correctness.
Ah, yes. I too remember the good old days. Back in the red-pilled Victorian times, if a gentleman saw a lady, he would just take off his top hat and say, "My dear, could I inquire as to whether you have a penis?" Ugh, then that evil Frankfurt school of witchcraft and wizardry infected everyone with the cultural Marxist idea that asking about people's genitals is kinda awkward. Ugh, what does Marxism ruin everything?
So
no, but it's not about political.
I was asking the same way I was asking the dark about pyramids, dude. It was just me sinking deeper into the
Difference between pyramids and someone's genitalia.
Pyramids,
but the pyramids are very phallic.
Question. I mean, I did not help in building the pyramids or anything.
The pyramids are an Audi, and the Sphinx isn't any.
Oh god. Yeah, but it's not about being politically correct because none of us are politically correct. It's kind of it's not even about that. It's just about I don't know. It's just kind of etiquette, I guess.
No, I would follow that etiquette. I would follow that.
Anything else but this right now, please? This
is pretty far from the version I try to be on this channel. I do my best to be calm, confident, and gay. This is the side of me I didn't really want people to see. This sad, pathetic person. Oh well, the cat's out of the bag now, I guess.
I would follow that etiquette in real life, but this is the internet, so it's like whatever. I can be as funny as I want.
Oh my
if
God.
you didn't think it was funny,
let's please get off a bit.
See, this is the problem with being an edgelord. I think it's fun to roast other people, and I think part of a healthy friendship is being able to laugh at yourself. However, that isn't really the best way to make new friends. Also, when you're online and getting a kick out of mocking someone else, you still have to remember that there's another person behind that screen.
Yep.
Right.
So let's talk about something.
How are you this evening,
Yeah, let's
Lapis?
ignore the fact that I wanted to know what she wanted to be called.
Oh my God!
Hey, douchebag!
One
You
more
got
chance,
it now. You got it
you
now.
have one more chance.
What's
We
up?
are moving on. Lapis, how was your night? Up until this point.
I had a good time. I went to the cinema and I watched this movie.
So, just as things were starting to move on, Gemini had to go and mute me.
What? Hey, dickbag!
Oh my God.
Who was that?
That was Gemini.
I like
Dude,
you,
that wasn't me.
but
What do you-
Oh my God.
Very much
Did
as
you boot him, Aspie?
I'm sorry. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
it's fine.
Yeah, it might have been needed. I don't know. Fuck
Man,
it.
I was starting to like him as well, and then he comes out and with that sort of douchebaggery.
No, he's just trying to be edgy for the audience.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I thought he'd gotten past that stage because he was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm sick of doing that same old, edgelord or whatever." But then you just being like the 2014 called, and it wants its edgelord back.
So, yeah, that happened. First of all, I want to thank Zoe and Lonely Wolf for standing up for me while this was happening. I can't put in words how much it meant to me. Secondly, I kind of blame myself for not being firmer and setting my boundaries more clearly. This stream really made me question the way I talk to the right. I'd thought that maybe if I was nice, polite, understanding, and calm, it would help my message reach them. But for a minute or two, I just felt so discouraged about my methods. Like no matter what I do, discussion and compassion were worthless. But the more I thought about it, the more determined I was to be even smarter, even fairer, and even more insistent on the importance of dialogue. I've seen so much growth, both in myself and in others, to turn back now. In regards to Gemini, I can only find two explanations for his conduct. One, he legitimately thought that that was the right way to talk to me. Although based on what he's been saying to my friends, and like how half his videos are going after cringy trans people, this doesn't seem to be the case. But if it is, I hope this video will be educational and help him when he meets other trans people in the future. The other alternative is that he was just being edgy because it was fun for him, and he just didn't care about how other people felt. If that's the reason, then I think Gemini needs to reevaluate the way he thinks about other people and how he acts online. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I hope that my next video will be a bit more lighthearted. I hope everyone has learned a little something about interacting with others online and casual transphobia. Anyway, I'll see you soon, and if you like my channel so far, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the gray bell. Ta-ta for now!